Alright, good morning everyone. So today we're talking about the M1903, and I was just using this trying to get the feel for it. Like, I haven't used it a lot. I only have 500 kills on it, which kind of seems like a lot, but when you look at like my intervention, I have like over 30,000 kills on a couple snipers, like this one. Anyways, I want to use it as I'm explaining what's wrong with it, or rather what's wrong with one of the conversions, which is the air service mag. I'm actually not sure if it's a conversion or just like an ammo thing. I don't really know, but it does kind of change the gun significantly, so I'm just going to consider it a conversion. But the problem with it is that it completely reads the fire rate wrong in the stats, which I just find more than a little bit like deceptive. I don't know how I would feel if I was like buying the air service mag with my credits, because it said it has 55 fire rate, and I'm gonna like come to it in just a second, but I want to first get the feel of like what actually 55 fire rate is. So, you know, you shoot like this. It's like, it's pretty fast. It's not, you know, it's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely on the faster side of like sniper rifles. By the way, I still don't have like an opinion yet on this gun. I think it's pretty good, but I'm not sure where I would like place it if I had to rank it or something. Dude, so many people in front of me. There we go. All right, so we kind of get the idea, right? We kind of feel like what 55 fire rate really feels like. Was that a good sentence? I don't think it was. All right, so now let me just slap on the conversion, right? Or if it's not a conversion, we'll just... The air service mag, it says it's still 55 fire rate. Like, I take it off, I put it on, it doesn't change. But it obviously does change. Like, that is much slower. I worked it out. Like, I timed how long it takes to actually shoot the next bullet. It actually drops to 50 fire rate. But the other thing is that the bolting speed is also much slower. So instead of bolting for a normal, like, 50 fire rate gun, it bolts pretty much the same speed as the intervention, which is a 45 fire rate sniper. So I am not sure why they've done that. It's honestly kind of annoying, because you see what I'm saying? Like, if you buy the air service mag and it says 55 fire rate, I would expect it to be 55 fire rate. It shouldn't lie in the stats. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, and then we'll come back to the air service mag, because I actually just want to use it regularly, but the FT300. So let me take off all the conversions. So this gun says it's 60 fire rate with nothing on it. We just have a PM2. 60 fire rate. Okay, let's actually check it out. You're telling me that's 60 fire rate. I worked this one out too. I did it all in advance just so I wouldn't have to like do it during the video. The FT300 with nothing on it shoots at 26.6 fire rate, or 26.67. Not 60, not even close to 60 actually. It's like 3 times as slow as it says it shoots. Again, I think that's a huge problem. I don't think a gun should display the wrong stats, especially to this extent. Like, what if you buy this gun expecting like, oh, it shoots at 60 rate of fire, and then it shoots at 26? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy bad. Kind of partly the reason I don't like this gun. I mean, I don't really want to like make excuses or anything, but I think it's probably because it reloads. It only has 1 bullet, so like you have to reload it between shots. So theoretically, they could have set the fire rate to 60, but the reload is just so long that you can't do that. But it doesn't really explain it, because the BFG also is only 1 shot and it has the proper fire rate on the BFG. And then here's the other thing. When I put on the 22 LR, it still says 60. It's yellow now to signify that it's changed, which it has changed. But it hasn't changed from 60 to 60. It changed from 26 to like 45, I think. It's either 45 or 40. So let me just shoot it a couple of times. Like, it's obviously a lot faster, but it's still not quite 60. It takes about 1.4 to 1.5 seconds between shots. So if you do the math, it's between a 40 and 45 fire rate. It's also a garbage weapon just in general. Eduardo, thank you. Now, if we add the marksman kit, I mean, we've already looked at this before, but if we add the marksman kit, it still says it's 60 fire rate, when in reality, it's like 10.9. That's what I got when I worked it out, is 10.9 fire rate. I don't really want to use this gun again, so once I die, I'm just going to use the Deagle. Hello. So my big like complaint here, or what I'm trying to get at, is like these guns just are displaying the wrong fire rate, which is one of the biggest like determinants of how good a gun is. Or like, if you're gonna buy it, you look at the fire rate pretty much initially, you know. And then one thing I will note is that they actually got it correct. If you just have the marksman kit, the fire rate goes down to 45. So yeah, anyways, so let's go back to the air service mag on the M1903. I'm pretty sure it was a mistake. Like, they wouldn't do this on purpose, I don't think. I heard comments, please correct me if this is wrong, or just give me the right information, but I heard this gun used to not lower the fire rate at all. Or not the gun, the conversion. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting, and we're just gonna use this and see if we can like see if it's good or not, because I honestly don't know. What it does is it basically gives you a 25 round mag, and then if you want to reload, it just reloads the bullets individually. So like if I want to reload now, it'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. You kind of get the idea. So essentially, it's basically like I don't have to reload at all because I'm probably going to be dead before I get to my 25th bullet. It's kind of a neat conversion. This could actually be quite useful for like feeding and stuff. Or if you let's just say you're just in a you're in a pickle, right? You're in a very bad situation and you need more than 10 bullets. I mean, with this fire rate, it would probably take like a whole 2 minutes to get through that 10 bullets. But let's say you're just in one of those situations and you miss like 11 bullets in a row. You don't have to reload. Let's say you've missed 25 in a row. You only have to reload like 1 bullet and then you hit your 26 and you're good. Am I on a streak? I'm on an 11 kill streak. I keep forgetting you don't really have to reload. Anyways, this game's almost over. We're completely losing. Good job, team. All right, thinking about a sniper scope on this gun, I'll just go with the default, and then I'm also gonna put an angled grip on it just to reduce the scoping speed. And then I'm just gonna try this with straight pull. I don't know if it's gonna be good. Okay, it says it's now at 50 fire rate when in reality it's at like 40 now. That's just a little comical. People are annoyed at me because I didn't stay scoped in when I was using straight pull on the gun from last video, the TRG, right? Anyways, I'm also wondering if anyone knows if there's like other guns that have the wrong stats. I tried to like check if other stats on this gun were wrong too, but I didn't see any that were wrong, so I'm assuming everything else is correct besides the fire rate. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this gun. Even with the air service mag, I don't get to shoot very fast, but I get to shoot so many shots in a row that it kind of feels like I'm shooting fast, even though I'm just not at all. I'm not sure how that works psychologically, but kind of does work. The one shot to the torso is at like, I don't know, I think it's 75 studs, which is pretty good. So I give this gun a thumbs up. First impressions. This isn't even a bad conversion, I would say. I honestly don't know if it actually has a use, like realistically, because when are you going to need 25 bullets? There's always going to be a time that you're going to be able to reload. Maybe on dunes if you're just like, if you see like 20 people in a row, maybe. But then again, you're shooting so slow that I'm not sure if it actually matters. You could just reload and then just get back to it, you know? So I don't know. I'm just gonna need some more opinions on this. So far, I'm just enjoying it. Just the fact that I don't have to worry about reloading ever. So the enjoyment factor is definitely there. I don't notice the slower fire rate as much with the straight pull, just ironically, because even though the straight pull does lower your fire rate, I can just be ready for the next shot like way quicker. So in reality, it makes it easier to shoot quicker. So this gun also doesn't have a lot of bullet drop. It has 3,000 muzzle velocity, so it's pretty good. All around, it's pretty solid, I gotta say. I was considering like dedicating a video to this topic, but I just want to go into why I don't stay scoped in while I'm using the straight pull bolt. I gotta get to a situation where I can actually demonstrate it. So the whole idea is that like if I shoot this guy, let's say I missed him, it's a lot more time that I'm scoped in, that I'm not seeing people like that. You know, if I had scoped out completely there's a chance I would have noticed him and then like been able to strafe and get out of that situation. But if you're staying scoped in like this, you can't really move that much. It just, you don't have any vision. You don't have any like strafing potential. You know, I could be strafing like this while I'm getting ready for my next shot. If I'm just kind of like hard scoping this guy over here and I miss him, like someone just comes up behind me or right next to me, where if I had scoped out, I probably would have seen them. That's just kind of why I do it. The other thing is that I can get scoped in before my next shot is even ready anyways, even if I scope out. Like I was already scoped in well before I could shoot there, even though I did scope out like midway, if that makes sense. So I don't know. That just, see, I can just change the guy that I'm going for because I have scoped out, you know, instead of just going for the same guy the whole time. I hope that made sense. I hope that was actually helpful. This guy's using the same gun, except he's not using the air service mag. I think this gun is also good without it. I can't really say which one is better though. With or without it, I'm not really sure. They both seem pretty good though. Bro, I don't know if that was a 5 studs a pen or if that was just a really thin wall, but no. Oh no, I hit marker. Oh, that was unexpected. Oh, that could have been a triple because there was a guy in there. That would have been cool. I really want a triple collide with this. Almost got one earlier. I didn't though. All right, we did pretty good that round. The other team, not so much. So that was it. I just wanted to show you this conversion and kind of point out the fact that it's not exactly legitimate in terms of the stats, but I really didn't expect myself to enjoy the conversion that much. I was just kind of frustrated. I was like, oh, come on. They cheated me on the stats, but it's actually good. I'm not sure how many credits you need to unlock it. Probably not that much. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next one.